An elementary school with no homework or test probably sounds like a dream for most kids, and it was one that came true in 1972 when Canada's Alpha Alternative School opened its doors. Alpha, an acronym for a lot of parents hoping for an alternative, bans just about everything a traditional school is all about. With multi-age group classrooms and an emphasis on arts and imagination, the school provides a different way of learning. But what effect does such an environment have by the time those youngsters reach adulthood? Well, as a part of Alpha's 40-year anniversary, Michael Barker, a Toronto photographer, caught up with some of the members of the inaugural class. He took the adults' portraits and matched them up with pictures from their younger years, also getting interviews about what they're doing now. The goal? To get a sense of the long-term effects of this radical experiment in cooperative education. Their paths varied, some working in home improvement or on cars, others write, work on computers, or became nurses. A writer for the Daily Mail points out that however different their life paths are, many of them followed more right side of the brain routes, also claiming that Barker's project shows how an elementary education truly influences someone's life path. But how much of an influence does a more free-flowing school environment actually have? And if it's a positive impact, why don't all schools follow the same model? Alpha isn't the only school to adopt the no homework model. Finland's school system does the same. And it surprised the world by ranking #1 out of 80 countries for the highest scores on the standardized test evaluating education systems in 2000. The U.S. usually falls between 15 and 25. But on the flip side, one study done at Indiana University showed that homework, for example, is actually helpful in improving standardized test scores, especially in math and science. The author of that study claims that the quality of homework is much more beneficial than the quantity. Alpha is still going strong today. The schoolhouse is grades 3 through 6, but it keeps it exclusive, admitting only about 80 students a year. For Newsy, I'm Jasmine Bailey.